Good morning, students. Today I am going to start the new lesson, My Childhood. In this lesson, you will study about the short biography of APJ Abdul Kalam, the 11th President of India. Students, the extract that is taken here, it is from the autobiography written by APJ Abdul Kalam, and the name of that autobiography was Wings of Fire. This is the autobiography written by APJ Abdul Kalam, and the extract My Childhood that you are going to study in your book has been taken from his biography. In this lesson, we will study how APJ Abdul Kalam spent his childhood, who were his friends, who were his parents, how he studied, how he had earned money, what he had done in his life. A short glimpse of his autobiography has been mentioned in this extract. Now, students, we are going to study today. Now, open your book, all of you, and then I will start. Now, open your book. Now, see first paragraph. I was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameswaram in the erstwhile Madras. Erstwhile is farmer. APJ Abdul Kalam, in his autobiography, is referring that he was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameswaram in the erstwhile Madras state. Erstwhile farmer, name of Madras state. Farmer name, now that is Chennai now, but earlier it was Madras. There he was born. My father Jainul Abdin had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom. Inborn wisdom. By birth, he had got some quality. His father. Now see, my father Jainul Abdin had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. He was kind-hearted man. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Asiamma. I don't recall the exact number of people she fed every day. Recall means remember. APJ Abdul Kalam is saying that exactly he does not remember how many people were served food every day by his mother. You see, he had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Asiamma. I don't recall the exact number of people she fed every day. She was giving food many people every day at her home. But I am quite certain that far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our own family put together. APJ Abdul Kalam is saying that many people were eating, many people were served food at his house every day, more than the family members of APJ Abdul Kalam. I was one of many children, a short boy with rather undistinguished looks. Undistinguished means unexceptional. He was not unexceptional. I was one of many children, a short boy with rather undistinguished looks, born to tall and handsome parents. His parents were tall, but he was a short boy, so it was undistinguished looks. We lived in our ancestral house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. It was a fairly large pakka house. His house was pakka house, made of limestone and brick. Limestone material was used and bricks were used. to make his house. It was Pakka house. On the mosque street in Rameswaram, his house was situated on the mosque street in Rameswaram. My austere father, strict father. His father was very strict. My austere father used to avoid all inessential comforts, unnecessary comforts and luxury. However, all necessity were provided for in terms of food, medicine and clothes. His father did not give him unnecessary things, all luxurious things, but he was giving him proper food, proper clothes and proper medicine, etc. Whatever necessary things were there, he was provided. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure childhood, both materially and emotionally. Now see the next paragraph. The Second World War broke out in 1939 when I was 8 years old. When APJ Abdul Kalam was 8 years old, during that time Second World War had broken out. For reasons I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind seed erupted in the market. At that time, when the Second World War broke out, tamarind seeds were sold in the market, and APJ Abdul Kalam was also gathering the seeds of tamarind, and he was selling it into the market. See this? I used to collect the seeds and sell them to a provision shop on Mosque Street. He was selling it on the Mosque Street. A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum, generous amount given you. He was getting a generous amount, a good amount per day, 1 anna. A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum of 1 anna, a generous amount, 1 anna. At that time he was getting every day. My brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war, which I would later attempt to trace in the headlines in Dinamani. Dinamani is the name of the newspaper. His brother-in-law Jalaluddin was telling about the story of war, and APJ Abdul Kalam was searching about the war, description of war in Dinamani newspaper. Headlines he was searching for. Our area being isolated was completely unaffected by the war, but soon India was forced to join the Allied forces and something like a state of emergency was declared. Emergency was declared at that moment. The first casualty came in the form of suspension of the train halt at Rameswaram station. And due to emergency, in that period, the trains were not stopped at Rameswaram station. The newspapers now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train on the Rameswaram road between Rameswaram and Dhanushkodi. When the trains were not stopped at the station of Rameswaram, so the newspapers were thrown from the moving trains. That forced my cousin Shamsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameswaram, to look for a helping hand to catch the bundles, and as if naturally I filled the slot. Shamsuddin helped me earn my first wages. Slot means gap. That forced my cousin Shamsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameswaram. The cousin of APJ Abdul Kalam, Shamsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameswaram. His cousin was distributing newspapers in Rameswaram, and he requested APJ Abdul Kalam to help him to hold the newspapers, to catch the newspapers when they were thrown from the moving trains. Yes. Half a century later, I can still feel the surge of pride in the earning my own money for the first time. Surge, sudden increase. Surge means sudden increase. Half a century later, 50 years later, he understood how he had got his first wage, how he had earned money for the first time there by helping his cousin Shamsuddin. Students, in this way today, You have studied 3 paragraphs of this lesson, and you have to write the difficult word meanings, and you have to revise 3 paragraphs at your home. And one thing more I would like to tell you that the poem that I have taught, a legend of the Northland, that I have completed. You have to solve exercise of that poem, and you have to submit it tomorrow. And other exercise that I have given you, you have to also complete and submit it tomorrow. I will check it. Thank you.